Hello, welcome to my channel. We are your them. It's February 16th, 2025. Yeah. And I haven't made a video in a little bit, so I just wanted to give some updates. So Trump has been president now since January 20th. It hasn't even been a month yet. And he's trying to put a stop to the sex change in the children, but he is getting a lot of backlash. Judges, you can't stop sex changing the kids, protest with their signs and everything. This is going to be a battle. There was another car rammed through the crowd over there in Germany. I have a message for you people in Germany and everywhere else. Put up the goddamn car barriers. Christmas drive-by killings, and here we are, not even 2 months later, another one, and a couple of people were killed. And they didn't have any barriers. And I have to call my own local police department because I was looking at some of my old videos from things we do in our own town. And I see that they only have the barriers on the street part. People can drive right around them to go ram a crowd. So this is for all the people that should be listening. Uh, if your town has events, call your police department and tell them to put up the barriers completely around. So, and I've been watching some things about South Africa. Oh my God. Okay, so the British went over to South Africa and they took the land and the colonialization. Well, I guess after that, Dutch people came and bought land and they have big farms over there in Africa. Well, they're getting murdered for their farms, and the black people are taking them back. And I don't see a lot of diversity down there. Why is diversity only being shoved down the Western world's throat? There's no diversity in China. There's no diversity in Africa. There's no diversity in Saudi Arabia. There's no diversity in all these places while we're being told we have to accept everything. I seen another thing about a town that had caught fire over in Ghana. And there was 3 Chinese men. And the people of that town were chasing those Chinese men out because they thought that the Chinese men started the fire. No diversity there. But I do see a lot in that U.S. aid bill that there's being a lot of money spent around the world in those countries trying to push all this diversity and equity. They're not falling for it. They're being smart, unlike us, because of our guilt, white guilt. That's just how the world was. And I feel like things are going to go more tribal. I seen the Maoris. They were at a pride match over there in New Zealand doing their, and I thought, you go, girl. Well, not you go, girl. They were all men. I thought, you go, man. And they had on their shirts that said, men, we are men. And I'm going to link these videos down in the comments so you can go watch them. I'm not putting them on my videos because, I don't know, I just don't want a lot of issues. But I want this for the record for later so I can go back and see what I was right about and what I was wrong about. And we'll see you next time with the next. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going to happen. Everything is so fascinating right now. I told my friend, it's like watching a long mini series, and we're living in it, but you just never know what's going to happen next. And my other thought is that with this predictive programming that's talked about, the game Survivor, I feel like we're in a giant game of Survivor, which we are, but I feel like there's somebody just throwing new twists at us every once in a while. Here, take this, 6 changing kids. Here, take this. Welcome people into your home that want to kill you and maim you, you know? Oh, and I did some more research about the early of the feminist movement. And there's this lady named Simone Bevier or something like that. And this woman that started this woman's room, this feminist thing that women can do everything men can do and go to work and all this stuff, I think she was a man posing as a woman, but I'm not sure. In any case, she never had any children, and she did get married, but they didn't have an intimate marriage. It was just like best friends. Really weird. So this lady is telling all the women, how to live their lives, a woman with no children. Well, that feminist movement needs to go away. If you're smart, women, if you're smart, look what I did. I married a man, and when the men go to work, you can be home with your children. You can you can take a nap with your children. You can have coffee with your friends. You can go out on day trips. It's really fun being a stay-at-home mom. I've been a trad wife my whole life. And I loved it. I always felt guilty that I wasn't out there being a career girl, bringing in the money so we could have a boat and we could have fancy vacations and all that stuff. No, I gave all that up to stay home with my children. And it's a good life. It's a good life. Why would I want to get up at, 5:30 in the morning, get myself ready, get the kids ready, have somebody else raise them, me go have somebody tell me what to do all day long? Why? Why does it need to be that way? I think we need to go back to the old ways. I liked it much better that way. I've worked and it's not easy. I didn't work long time, but I've had some jobs here and there when I let the guilt of not working get to me. But I can tell you, being a trad wife, it's good. It's sometimes it's boring, but oh, I'm running out of battery.